All right, so thank you to our sponsors. And Bernadine Diaz out there in Las Vegas. Out there. San Diego, California. It's been a long day, folks. I've been competing all day. Haven't had much of a break. And so just bear with me. I'm excited. I got Nick Spriggs in the final. That's one of my sponsored players. Both him and I gave a good run today. He's in the finals. I made it to third place. I'll take it. Stout field. To give a shout out also to the APA, National APA, for allowing us to go ahead and stream today, and they've been kind enough to share a stream. And also to Bill Hill, Money Shout Out Billiards. Get in touch with Bill for any of your cube repair needs. He works out of Baltimore and up in Pennsylvania area. You can also get some apparel for him. You've probably seen the Mob Crew rolling around with their Mob shirts. You can always buy a shirt from him and you become part of the Mob Crew. And he has some special events from time to time. There's invitation only. So check out the Mob. All right, so Paul Adelini to break. This is Wayne Everhart from Think Tech MD. This is the finals of U.S. Amateurs. Preliminaries. Thank you very much, Rob. So go ahead and get this stream shared. Might as well. It's the finals. Get it out there. This is a race to 11, so we'll be here for a bit. You all can do me a solid by sharing it so I don't have to jump over and share it myself. Paul Adelini to the table. Looking at that 4-ball. Go ahead and stuns the cue ball over to the 6, most likely. All right, good shot there. Clears the 3 out from the 10. Hey, thank you very much. I feel really good about how I played. It's a really tough competition here today, and I do appreciate that. Thank you. Nick Spriggs to the table, shooting the stripes. He's got the angle he wanted for the 11. Probably come out towards the center of the table somewhere. That's it. I think it got out as far as he wanted there. Good shot there, Nick. So Nick Spriggs, not only is he a sponsored player of mine, he's also a player rep for Lambros Cues. Check out lambroscues.com. If you're not familiar with Mike Lambros, he's a world-renowned pool cue maker. In my opinion, the best in the world. Don't just ask me. Go check out the site. Learn a little bit about Mike. He's not your normal cue maker. He was worked at NASA for quite some time, and the guy is just super intelligent. And when you start talking about cues, it's not all about the wood. It's about everything else that goes into making the cue. Incredible cue maker. So Nick Spriggs looking to go up 1-0 on Paul Adelini on a race to 11. Awesome. All right, so Nick Spriggs, 1-0 over Paul Adelini. I'll try not to be too biased. I'm a little excited for Nick making it to the finals. He's looking good, I agree. Sometimes when you're battling on the B side to make it to the finals, you got a little bit of an advantage because you've been hitting balls, you've been playing. So he's probably a little warmed up. Yes, Serena, just like APA, 8-ball, the 8 on the break does count. We are playing Masters rules. So the difference would be that in 9-ball, when they play 9-ball, they can push out, and they can use jump cues in 8 and 9-ball. Oh, you're very welcome, Serena. So I'm not sure who's going to go with the 8 ball. Maybe it does go by the 15. It's still a little touchy shot if you're going to try to go that route. So let's see what Paul has in mind here. So he's going to set up, probably playing that bottom right-hand corner pocket. That's pretty tight. Maybe he's going to go in the side pocket there. Yeah, he's going to call the side pocket. So I don't think, didn't go in the corner. It looks like he made it. Nice shot. Uh-oh. 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 Yeah, he's going to be all right. So 1-1. Nick Spriggs and Paul Adelini tied up on a race to 11. Again, my name is Wayne Everhart from ThinkTech MD. I own a technology service providing company. It's been a long day. And we can do everything from design your website for you, repair your computer, your servers if you're a small business. We can manage them for you. We can actually manage and maintain all of your systems if you have a small business. Paul Adelini to break, tied 1-1. Cue ball a little loose. Got in near that corner pocket. So Paul actually looking pretty good here to go up 2-1. No, that might not be so great. I think he was trying to get more straight on the... that's the 11 ball, yeah. Straighter on the 11 ball so you get down there where the 14's at. Let's see if he can still get down there. Yeah, he can get down there. Nice shot. Good shot by Paul. Right, so see where he calls if he's going to go in the side or cross side. He's going to call it in the top side pocket there. Oh. All right, so Nick has plenty of balls to jam up Paul if he so chooses. Play some safeties. Try to clear that mess up a little bit there. Let's see what Nick does. So that's a nice shot. Hi, Vinny. Thank you very much for that. I feel pretty satisfied as well. Something to build off of going into the next tournament. So Paul's going to go for that 8-ball, I think, down in that top right corner pocket. He's going to go ahead and jump. I'd be careful here not to let the cue ball leap in the side. Yeah, so that was my concern. I thought maybe that cue ball was going to jump right in the side pocket. But instead, cleared out the side. Shot there by Nick. So we're getting up there, approaching 100 viewers. If you're first time visiting us, go ahead and follow us. Go ahead and share the stream. We also have a YouTube channel. I'll go ahead and post that up there in the chat in a minute. I'd like to get some people over there following us. Good shot there by Nick. Looking pretty good here to go up 2-1. Wow. So my experience on these tables today, drawing the ball has been pretty tough to judge speed. Much better rolling the ball. So Paul's going to go ahead and concede that. And Nick Spriggs takes a 2-1 lead over Paul Adelini. This is the U.S. Amateur Preliminaries Finals. We are at the Revolutions Darts and Billiards in Fairfax, Virginia. There are several U.S. Amateur preliminaries going on this weekend. And it's all for an opportunity to go down to Florida and play for the big prize to be the U.S. Amateur Champion. Nick Spriggs to break, leading 2-1. Hey, Chris, thanks for joining us. Apologies. I just wanted to get some of our sponsors in the chat there. Big thank you to Bernadine Diaz from Big Money Tournaments. She just released an apparel line, her underground gear, Big Money underground gear. We've been showing the little short for her periodically throughout the event. She'll be releasing some more gear. She's from San Diego, California. We'll be heading out that way. Won't be too long. Be going out there to cover some events. Looking forward to that. Thank you to all those folks over there on the West Coast that have gotten up early and watched the event, supported us. Doesn't go unnoticed. Almost all of our sponsors are pool players, if they're small business owners. Hunter Kelly, who owns the Grandview Landscaping. You can get in touch with him if you're in the Baltimore, Washington area. No job too small. Also handles snow removal. Can handle any of your landscaping needs. Reach on out to Hunter Kelly at Grandview Landscaping. Excuse me, Grandview Lawn Care. So Paul ties it up 2-2. I didn't know it was Hunter's birthday. Happy birthday, Hunter. Hey, Chris, thank you for the shout-out. Appreciate that. It's been a long weekend. We've got a couple of your events coming up here soon. Paul Adelini to break, tied 2-2 on a race to 11. Hey, buddy. Yeah, you're welcome. I didn't know it was your birthday today. I would have shouted out to you a little earlier. If you're not familiar with Chris Wilburn, he runs the DMV Amateur Tour, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia. Quite a solid following. And if you're in the area, Chris, why don't you go ahead and put your page up there so people can follow you? Now, Chris Wilburn is also a very, very talented pool player. He provides lessons. You can contact him. All right, so Nick Spriggs to the table. Unforced error there by Paul. So Nick's looking at that 7, wants to clean up that cluster of balls. Good speed there. Hi there, Thomas Crone. My name is Wayne Everhart, and I'm from ThinkTech MD, and we are at the Revolution Darts and Billiards in Fairfax, Virginia. And again, this is the U.S. Amateur Preliminaries. This is the finals. This is a race to 11. If you're just joining us, thank you. These guys have been battling it out for 2 days. We had quite a how do I want to say, the ThinkTech MD team. I was very proud of them this weekend. They all represented well. Christina Madrigal, myself, Nick Spriggs, Kelly Daniel, all played good pool this weekend, making it to day 2. Anytime you make it to day 2, you should be proud. So Nick looking good here. Just need to kill the cue ball. You don't want nothing crazy to happen here. That's it. Beautiful stop shot. Looking to go up 3-2 on Paul Adelini. All right, so Nick Spriggs takes the lead, 3-2 over Paul. A race to 11. All right, so yeah, Chris put up his page for the DMV Amateur Tour. You can check him out. And got a few more events coming between now and the end of the year. I think he said his next 2 events are sold out, but we will be there. If you're a fan of pool, we'll be covering the matches. I won't be there on his first event. I think he listed the 17th, but or no, the 3rd. I will be there on the 17th. Really does my heart good to see the fans out here rooting for their players. That's why we're here. That's why we do it. All across the country, everything is kind of jacked up as far as pool goes. We're one of the fortunate areas to be out here playing pool. So just join us. We'll do our best to keep it entertaining and not to have too much dead time. So I think Paul was trying to do a little something with that 4-ball. Bump it off of that short rail. He's got an angle to do something with it here. Not the most comfortable cueing. Well, they're playing a race to 11, so they might have extended the number of games instead of race to a 7. So that's a good question there. I will have to look into that. They might be playing like 7 games of 8. I'll have to figure out what the modification is, but it's a good point. So Paul misses that 7 in the side. Thank you very much there, Jerry. Appreciate the contribution. So where's everybody from today? I know we have some people here from the Baltimore, Washington area. Just curious where everybody's at. So Nick to the table. All right, some Carroll County. Some Sterling, Virginia. Hey, good to see you again, Rick. Thanks for joining us. All right, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. All right. Love it. Philly, Delaware. Hope you're all enjoying the stream. Waynesboro. All right, so Paul, a little bit of unforced there, hanging the 7 in the corner pocket. Had position. Most likely would have gotten out from there if he'd have made the 7. So Nick has some problems to deal with. Roger that. Comfort of your bedroom. Newcastle, Delaware. Hagerstown, Maryland. Shout out to all you folks. Oh, thank you, Jerry. Uh-oh. Bit of an unforced error there. Scratching this side. Chambersburg. Yeah, Don, we're super proud of him as well. He's really maturing with his game, and over the last, I would say, year or so, really settled down and has controlled his motions. Really maturing as a pool player. So 3-3, Nick Spriggs, Paul Adelini, all knotted up on a race to 11. My name is Wayne Everhart from ThinkTech MD. And we are at the U.S. Amateurs preliminaries, and this is the finals. The culmination of 2 days of pool. I'm not sure if Paul was trying to get down for the 4, far enough for the 4. Most likely, because the 4 doesn't go in the bottom left corner pocket. So I think he's probably trying to get that opportunity to get down there for the 4. So he's still going to have to deal with that 4 ball. He's got 7, no problem. Most probably can draw back to get the 2 if he wants. Maybe take it now. Might be a good time to take it now. But you don't have to do anything fancy to get on there. So we have Fred, and we have 3 brackets actually in the finals right now. Maybe 5 actually, including the ladies. Kelly's going around and trying to get some of the scores for us. Very helpful. Thank you to Kelly. Hey, shout out to Hector out there in Frederick. Thanks for joining our stream. So Paul, most likely going to bank this 4 ball. He just poked that ball, just trying to work the cue ball down table for the 2. And not a quality stroke there. So Brian 5-0 over Al Cannington. Al lost to Al in the first round, 7-4, after being tied 4-4, and then he strung 3 racks on me to finish up the match. And then I just met him again here for the 3rd place match, going to the finals. And he was able to take advantage of me, put me away. 7 games to 2. So didn't quite have it there for him there at the end. So, but looks like Brian's doing well. But frankly, a race to 7 with this talent out here, you can get yourself in trouble quick. That's right. These guys are playing a race to 11. My bad. Just talking about the earlier matches. All right, so Nick draws back off that long rail. Down. Wow. That's a pretty good shot. Maybe not try to do too much. Just pocket the 9. Set up to play the 13 ball, maybe that bottom right-hand corner pocket. See what Nick's thinking. So he's trying to get above it. He's got room. I'm not sure if he had room. Maybe he was just trying to bump the 13 free. I don't know. So Nick looking at playing that 13 ball, pitching it off the rail, off the back of the 4, played in the corner pocket. That'll work. Looks like the 4 ball is close enough to the pocket. Just got to clip off the back side of it. We'll see. Rail first. Hey there, Josh. It looks like Brett is leading Fred. Was leading him 5-2. I don't know what the current score is. Unless it's over with. Maybe it's over with. See Fred walking back. So I'm not sure who won between Fred and Brett. Oh, that's a nice shot. Good shot there by Paul. Just getting by that 8 ball. All right, so Paul takes the lead 4 games to 3 on a race to 11. So if we have any tournament directors out there and you would like to have your event covered, you can reach on out to me and work that out. And my name is Wayne Everhart from ThinkTech MD. This is TTMD Billiard Streaming. Paul Adelini break. All right, so 15 ball. Falls in that side pocket. So Paul's going to have stripes. All right, so I'm back. That's where my director stopped over, was chatting with me for just a minute. Thank you very much for that, Chris. All right, so Nick, nice shot there to get above the 3. Play the 3 in that bottom right-hand corner pocket. Good stroke there. Come back across the table. So Nick, to tie it up, 4 games apiece, goes ahead and resets. All right, so tied, 4 games, all on a race to 11. Nick Spriggs and Paul Adelini. Good job, gentlemen. All right, so we got a fan of Paul Adelini out there. I'm sure we got more than one. Thank you, Sarah, for joining our feed today. It's always exciting to see the fans out there rooting on their players, family members, friends. All right, so Nick Spriggs to break, tied 4-4. Race to 11. This is the U.S. Amateur Preliminaries. This is our finals, race to 11. All right, so we're in 9-ball. All right. Thank you, Mike. So we are playing 9-ball now. Finished our 8 games of 8-ball. This is rack number 9. So the ladies' final is ready to play. I think they were looking to try to get them on the TV table, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think they're going to go ahead and put them out on another table. As we get updates with that match, I'll go ahead and put it out. to get you some more information on the ladies' final. All right, so Paul catches that point. One in the side pocket. Sure, Don. Let me see what I can do with that. Last time we checked, they were out having a smoke break, taking a call for nature and a smoke. And I know Kelly's going around getting these updates as she can. Doesn't look like the 6 maybe goes by the 9. Could maybe play safety and just roll the 6 on the other side of the 9 and roll the 9 cue ball up on the 9 ball. Got the angle to do that. See how Nick plays it. Yeah. It's a pretty nice effort there. Last we saw Brett, he was up 5-2 over Fred Chrislip. I'm trying to get the status on for you guys. I'll tell you what. After this rack finishes, I'll take a cruise around the room and see if I can get you some updates. So pretty good shot there by Paul, coming all the way around the table. Has the 8 in the side pocket. All right, so Paul takes a 5-4 lead over Nick Spriggs, going to race to 11. Let me go see if I can get that score of Brett Stottlemyre, and I'll be right back. All right, so the score is 8-4 Brett Stottlemyre over Fred Crislip currently. So that's your update on that match. It's in a kind of a tough spot for me to get over there and see the score. But so what I'm going to do, I think, next year is start bringing these flip charts for scoring, so we can look across the room and get an idea what the score is without going over around the tables. So Nick just needs a draw back for this 8. I've been off the 8 for the 9. Excuse me, I was just getting some food in my belly. Hadn't eaten all day, so thank you all for just giving me a minute. Pretty good shot there. Try to draw the match within 1. All right, so 5-6. Nick Spriggs down by 1. Paul Adelini leading. So I think we're in for a thriller. All right, so Nick Spriggs to break. My name is Wayne Everhart from Think Tech MD. We're out here today at the Revolution Dart and Billiards in Fairfax, Virginia. This is the U.S. Amateur Preliminaries Finals. And what I mean by the preliminaries is that all over the country we have these tournaments taking place for various regions. And the winners of these matches will go and meet down in Florida for a chance to be crowned the U.S. Amateur Champion for 2020. So Nick with a little bit more draw than he wanted on that there shot. So he's going to the jump cue. Well, got a good hit. So Paul probably is going to take the 3-2 in the side. We'll see how he plays here. So if it's the first time you're joining our stream, please take a minute, go ahead and like us, follow us. We, almost every week, or at least every other week, we have a tournament that we're covering. Pretty active in the pool scene. So Nick looking at his options here. Oh, nice shot by Nick. He's going to have some work, though, although he pocketed the 8. Now, you could just thin off of this 2 and go down and hide behind the 4-7 or the 9. Got to get there. Got to get there. All right, so safety play by Nick. Going to bring Paul to the table. Paul looks like he's going to go 2 rails, maybe off that back short rail to hit the 2. Oh, just missed. He's going to bust them out, too. Ah, not what he wanted. A little bit of frustration shown by Paul. The tap of the table. So Nick just needs to hit this ball with a little bit of draw, slide the cue ball down table here. Same thing again, maybe just a little bit of draw left, maybe come around the 6, come out towards the center of the table, see how he plays. Play the 6 in that bottom left-hand corner pocket. Oh, bumped the 6, didn't get around it. I think he was trying to go around it, but sometimes things don't always go to plan. You have to adapt. So Nick eyeing up that 6. Good try. Don't scratch him. Don't scratch him. All right, so a little fortunate there. Paul's going to come to the table. Probably not liking it too much. Someone less experienced might swing at the 6-9. I don't expect Paul to do that.
When was the last time Dallas had success? The year before. The year before, they went to the playoffs and lost it, but I think they made the playoffs, won the division.
All right, so not the safety that Paul was looking for. But effective in that the 6 ball doesn't have a home at the moment, at least not easily. Might be able to bank that 6 cross side, but I doubt it. I think the safety plays on here. You just want to get the 6 ball on the other side of the 6-7. Excuse me, other side of the 7 ball and the 9. Use the 7 and the 9 as a blocker, maybe. You can do that. Maybe don't have the angle to do it. Let me see. So Nick's just going to, stay out of the pocket. All right. So safety play. Look at that shot by Paul. Wow. Takes a 7-5 lead. A nice kick on that 9 ball. Thank you, Denny, for joining us. Thank you for rooting for your player. I certainly enjoy seeing all the fans out there rooting for their family members, their players, and friends, you know. It's all good stuff. That's what it's all about. So the final for with Fred Chrislett and Brett Stottlemyre, 11-5. Brett Stottlemyre over Fred Chrislett. Congratulations to both players. Certainly, congratulations to Brett, and certainly congratulations to Fred for making it to the finals. Excellent job by both competitors. So probably not the line you want on the 6 ball here. Let's see how he plays it. Careful not to draw it in the side pocket if you're going to draw over there for the 7. That's a good shot by Paul. Al was down pretty big last time we checked. I think he was down almost 5-0 or 6-0. We'll check on the match with Brian and Al and get right back to you. Right now, Paul's in a tough spot. I think he made it. Oh, nice shot there by Paul. Goes up 8-5. Yeah, so Jerry, I just gave you the update. Last time I checked, Brian was up pretty big over Al. He was up, I think 5 or 6-0, and might be more like 7 or 8-0 at this point. But I will check. So thank you for all the follows today. That's awesome. Trying to build our community. Next brings to the table. That's a nice shot. Good safety there by Nick. Put some pressure on Paul. Oh, you're welcome, Jerry. And to be fair to Al, we were fighting across through the B side, and we've been nonstop. Literally have not had a chance to have anything to eat. I know this has been the same way for Al. We've been grinding all day, so maybe it's starting to take a toll on him. It's been a long day. He mentioned to me yesterday when we were competing that he just felt like he wasn't in the shape he used to be. So maybe a little fatigue setting in. But tell you, Al doesn't give up, so don't be surprised. See him string a few together here. But we'll get that update. Keep you up to speed on that match. Dave Barnes. I don't know where Dave is at. I don't think. I'll check. Are you certain that Dave is still in the finals? Dawn? Yeah, he is. I see him over there. He is still playing. And I will find out that match for you. What the score is there with Dave. So Paul with safety play. So Nick probably just wants to thin this for and bring the cue ball back down table. Oh, he just missed it. He didn't have to be so fine. He had the 6 ball there to act as a bumper. So if he could just thin the 4, it would have killed the 4 right there, and the cue ball would have went up table. He's trying to be a little bit too precise, I think. So Dawn, where Dave is at the moment, it's a little difficult for me to get there without walking through everybody that's playing. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to sort of hold off on going to get that score at the moment. Sorry about that, Dawn. Shot there by Paul. All right, so Paul takes a 9-5 lead. Shooting pretty good there. All right, so we are in Fairfax, Virginia, at the Revolutions Darts and Billiards. My name is Wayne Everhart from ThinkTech MD. And this is TTMD Billiards Streaming. So Paul to break, lead 9-5. Pretty solid break there, pocketed 3 balls. You can see the one. Two ball could be a little tricky if you're not careful. Coming off the 1 ball. We'll get hidden by the 6. Yep. So maybe the concern of getting around the table caused a little bit of concern. Caused a missed shot. So Nick Spriggs to the table. And thank you all for joining us. My name is Wayne Everhart. Oh, unfortunate. We do appreciate all the love this weekend. We probably picked up maybe 200 or more new followers. It's pretty awesome. Well, Kenny, one thing I've learned about 9-ball is it can turn around quick. Just didn't have enough space to get over the 5. So ball in hand given. Paul's got a pretty open table to take it to the hill. Robert, Al just finished up with Brian Dietzenbach, and it looks like Brian pulled out the win. I see them over there chatting, all the gears packed away. So if I was to hazard a guess, I would say that Brian was victorious over Al. And again, I think a little bit of that is just fatigue. B-side players have been going nonstop today. As far as the women goes, let me see what I can do about that women's score. Thank you, Donna, for asking. We had a ticker up yesterday that we were trying to keep up with everybody's scores. But to be quite honest with you, the APA was being a little tardy updating the score charts. And it was pretty much impossible for us to run around and keep score with everything without the charts being updated in a timely fashion. So we took that down and figured we'll try it again next time. And so maybe the next time we'll have a ticker going up and we'll be able to give everybody a heads up on the scores, what's going on. Yeah, I think fatigue is just starting to set in with the players a bit. Yeah, so it is confirmed. Brian Dietzenbach over Al Cannington. All right, so Paul is on the hill, 10 games to 5. Hey, Sharon, you're welcome. Al is I played against Al twice to this weekend, and I will tell you, from my personal experience with Al, there's no better gentleman or nicer gentleman in the sport. Just a real class guy. So Sharon, it was a pleasure competing against Al, and I hope we get a chance to chat again and shoot some more pool. So nice hit there by Paul. I don't think Nick is going to like this one too much. I'm not sure if you can see the one. Doesn't look like it. You can see it maybe, but certainly not pocketing it, I don't think. We'll see. Good shot there by Nick Spriggs. Good safety play. I feared as much, Sharon. Hey, Gary, thank you for joining our stream. Thank you, Kelly, for giving our update. So, for those that aren't familiar with Kelly Daniel, that's my girlfriend. She helps keep things moving on the Think Tech MD side of things. She helps me with our apparel, helps me keep my schedule straight. So couldn't do it without Kelly. And thank you, Kelly Daniel, for everything you do. So Paul with a nifty little massé pocket. The 2-ball, I believe it was. So that 4-ball is in a pretty precarious spot if you're Nick Spriggs. Yeah, I think just fatigue starting to set in. He's trying to power draw that ball back. Just called it too thin. You would almost had to hit that 4-ball more full in the face and spin it to throw it down the rail and draw it back past the side pocket. So still some work to do. Gonna have to get back down there for the 8, have an angle. I think Paul's going to handle this just okay. He's going to draw back down past. Oh, I thought it was going to be on the other side of the 8-ball. That's going to work out okay. I just thought maybe he was going to come down on the, not the pro side of the 8. I'm not sure if that's where he meant to be. We'll see how it works out for him. All right, so he's going to have to come with it. This is certainly no gimme for the match. All right, so Nick is still in it. Just need to keep your composure, pocket this ball. right, so Nick Spriggs, 6 games to 10. Paul Adelini with a 4-game lead. So good hit. So Paul sticks Nick back up on that 7 ball, plays some safety. It's a pretty good shot there. Not going to leave much opportunity to jump anything. So you're going to have to go for the kick. Might be able to go, let's see. Might be able to go this way. Down here for the 1. One of the best drawing in the world. Oh no, the illustrator. Good hit. The illustrator won't let me turn it off. There we go. It's the first time I used the Telestrator all weekend and I couldn't turn it off. I'm sorry, folks. It's a pretty decent shot there. Gonna have to roll the cue ball very gently. You want to hold it for the 5. Oh, way too hard. So I'm not sure if he was just trying to slide the cue ball over and hit the 5. Also, thanks for all the follows. I see people following us and liking us. Lynn, thank you. Gary, thank you. Robert McNeil, thank you very much. Well, sometimes you got to get a roll. He had the extended pocket there. The Eight ball sitting by the corner pocket. Oh, what a shot. Oh, what a shot by Nick. He's not ready to give up yet. Hey, Delaware. Thank you for joining us. All right. Good shot there by Nick. Good shot. So Paul's going to go ahead and concede that rack. 7-10. So Paul Adelini over Nick Spriggs. Leading by 3 games. All right, so we're going into rack 18 on a race to 11. Again, thank you all for joining us. My name is Wayne Everhart from Think Tech MD. We're out here today covering the U.S. Amateurs preliminaries here at the Revolution's Darts and Billiards in Fairfax, Virginia. So the one ball goes in the side pocket. Another ball in the corner pocket. So the 2 ball is accessible. Yeah, Jerry. David Barnes is still playing, but where he's at, it's very difficult for us to get over there. Kelly's going to try to go over and get the score for us. So, got the word that Dave's up 9-3, and I have to apologize. I'm not sure who he's playing against. We'll try to get that for you. Not familiar with all the players here today, and but we'll get that. Kelly's going to go check the chart for us, but he's up 9-3.
Jay Coleman.
And he's playing Jay Coleman. Jay Coleman. Hi there, Nikki. Thank you very much. Nice safety play by Nick. They can stay behind the 9. Let's take a look. On camera. There you go. So Paul can maybe go over a 4, but even if you make the jump, you might not be liking it. So let's see how Paul plays this. So go off that short rail most likely. Back towards 8-9. Almost pockets the ball. Pretty good effort there by Paul. And look at that leave. Man. So Nick is probably going to go 2 rails. You want to go hit that short rail and then probably the long rail, hit the 4 ball on the backside that allow it to stick behind the 5. That would be the best case scenario. Send the 4 ball down table, leave the cue ball behind the 5.
your setup there. I have the Blue Yeti too.
That was the right idea. You definitely wanted to hit that short rail to the long rail and catch the backside of the four and send it down table. So Paul has got to get back down table for the 5, then back for the 6. So this is certainly no gimme. Some work to do. And then you have that 8 ball to deal with. So you're probably going to want, I think the 8 ball goes by the 9 in that bottom left corner. I don't think he's going to like this one too much. It's not where he wanted to be. So Paul, just a little shake of his cue, a little disappointment. So do you go for that side pocket? Or you just maybe put that 6 ball down there like you're going to make it, and if you miss it, it goes on the other side of the 8-9. We'll see how he plays it. So safety play. I'm pretty sure Nick's just going to go to the jump cue here. We'll see. All right, so coming right at you. So Nick with that Lambros jumper. If he makes this 6, that cue ball's going to come around the table. He should have an opportunity for the 8. He's going to pocket the 6 ball. Oh, I just missed it. I didn't figure him missing the 6. That's what happens when you're jumping a ball and you don't hit it square. You squirt it. Again, still no gimme. It looks like this 8 ball. So Paul's taking another look at it. He might try to play the 6 off the 8 into the side and send the 8 ball down table towards the corner pocket. But if you do that, you got to get the cue ball out towards the center of the table. You don't want it to get stuck behind the. Yeah, that's the shot. Good shot there by Paul. So, Paul for the match and heading to Florida. All right, so that's it. Congratulations to Paul Adelini over Nick Spriggs. I'm extremely proud of Nick and the way he played today. And thankful to have all of my team out here today, Team TTMD. We had Kelly Daniel, Nick Spriggs, and Christina Madrigal.
If you want to mention who the 5 winners are.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and just let you know we got the finals. The 5 winners are Brett Stottlemyre, Brian Dietzenbach, Paul Adelini, Tyler Adelini,
And Dave Barnes is 9-3 right now in a race to 11.
and Dave Barnes currently leading 9-3 on a race to 11. And how the ladies doing?
I got you.
Ladies is in the finals right now.
Maria is up 3-2.
I think it's 3-2.
2. Yeah.
Okay, and Maria's up 3-2 in the ladies event on a race to 7.
Nope, race to 9.
Race to 9. So I'm just getting some of the information. And thank you to Brian for everything today. Appreciate it. He was filling in for us quite a bit today, and I hope you all had a chance to enjoy some of his commentary.